Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Uwangba. Michael Uwangba is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hello and happy Friday. I'm just about checking out, but I've decided to just react to a video that I saw yesterday. Two videos, matter of fact. One by Papoose, and the other one by Remy Ma. So Papoose and Remy Ma used to be. I think they're married. I don't think they're divorced now. But they're the US rappers. And to just give a little background. So they were married. Remy Ma spent, I think, about 7 years in jail. And then when she came back, Papoose, was there for her. Was loyal throughout those 7 years, and then came back. That is just like a love story, like one of those stories that in that community, in the rap community, in the black entertainment community, people look at it like as an example of black love. So it was quite disappointing then that that relationship has broken down to the point where not just broken down but just broken down because basically, Remy Ma Remy Ma cheated at when with another battle rapper by the name Eazy-E. I'm not sure they're together now. So and Papoose has gone on to form a relationship with a female boxer, Clarissa Shield. So since then, we've seen a lot of drama. I've ensued with, we're back and forth from Papoose camp and Remy Ma camp. But this is my take, looking at the recent video that I just watched, where Papoose, untypical of him, going into details about the situation, where, painting a graphic picture of Remy Ma's cheating and coming back home and being, him catching Remy Ma with apparently, accusing Remy Ma of being in a lesbian relationship with someone that she was locked up with. Right there in their family house on their bed, matrimonial bed, with a little baby there on the bed. So I want to look at that aspect. I just look at the back and forth as well. Man, I'll tell you what, life is just too tough. Life is, there's no others. I don't know. For me, I don't see where. It's just pointless, man. If it's over, it's over, regardless of how it happened. You just keep it moving. But I think from just me looking at being outside and looking at the whole situation, again, remember and then from my own experience, looking at Papoose had gone on to I don't hate to use the word to bag. Do you want to say high value woman? I don't know, but to back someone of that nature, one that is doing well in our field, in our chosen field. Clarissa Shield is doing an amazing job in the boxing, the female boxing field. She's the self-declared GOAT, greatest woman of all times. She's doing an amazing well. And they seem very loved up, and everybody, many people are on the side of Papoose. Papoose deserves love, and after all those loyalty. But I'll touch on one or two things. Number one, I think from just the point of game, from the game point, as if I have to give Papoose game, women sometimes say, I want a caring guy, I want a nice guy. Nah, women don't like nice guys. It's not like you shouldn't be nice to a woman, but I think Remy went to prison for some altercation with a friend. Maybe she, involving firearm, and she was given 7 years. And even Remy, I seen them in an interview where Remy was tired of Papoose coming every day to the prison to keep her company. That is what I'm talking about, being too nice. Again, I think that's wrong. You need to let her feel reflect on the consequences of her actions. Going there, you're making it easy. You're not making her miss anything. You should let her miss it. You should let her stay in there. The whole point of the prison is for you to sit down there and see if freedom is gone. I know the benefits that come with freedom is being taken away from you, and that's part of it. So you thinking that you feel like she felt suffocated, she feels too much love, you're giving, and what about familiarity slips? If not because it's concept, in most cases, only very few, very, very, very few people that would appreciate that and repay and reward you accordingly. But in most cases, especially when it comes to men and women, but I've seen you always end up with someone becoming ingrates, becoming entitled to that situation. Because I've been in a situation where I give somebody attention. It's not like I've just barely known this person. We've never spent time together. We've not got intimate. And then they feel entitled. So the 1 minute they can reach you, they feel like, they come up with all kinds of speculation, not even accusations that you're this or that, when they don't even, that sense of entitlement, because you gave them time that they've not merited, time that they've not earned. Someone should end trust, should end that level of loyalty, that level of time. If I need to do stuff, I need to focus on the higher thing. A man should focus on the higher thing. When you make a woman the center of everything, the woman loses respect for you, because you need to focus on the higher thing. You need to focus on your goal. Your higher thing could be your goal, could be what you're aiming for, and that woman trusts you. Sees, okay, this man is going somewhere. This man can lead. I can follow this man's direction. But if the center of your gravity, the center of everything you do is a woman, you're gonna lose it. The same woman you give attention, it might be sweet at first. It's so sweet. You're there. Every second, every time she calls, you're there, the beck and call, you're doing everything. But I'll tell you, sooner or later, very sooner, not even later, that same care, that same nicety, that same stuff is going to be like a noose around her neck. And she's going to lose it. She's going to seek excitement as well. Because women are about excitement, is about. And then when you've given it all, there's nothing to excite her. So I think from that perspective, again, you get so much love, so much attention, so much that you don't know what to do with it. You can't handle it. But having said that, I think we need. I'm just gonna have a perspective of relationship. Like I said to you, irrespective, regardless what you might think, I love love. I love good relationship. I love when two people love each other and they're real. I love Papoose. I love romance as well. So I love when it provides that family structure is one to envy, one that is a model for especially young black families, where we know in our society the rate of divorce or among the black families, it's high, and how many black families do you see together? So I feel saddened, but I also feel it's Clarissa Sheet's gain, it's Papoose gain. They deserve happiness after, but when your heart is pure. Again, when you're too nice, when you come from a good heart, God will always find a way. Nature always find a way to reward you. And I think Papoose has been rewarded. But again, hearing whatever we do, we need to also consider the kids. They have kids. And I think Remember has kids of her own. I think Papoose has kids from other relationship, and then they have one or two kids together. Imagine those kids put in between, who are they going to choose? You have to choose between parents. It's very tough. And then whatever it is we do, if it was true that MMA was being inappropriate for that is disrespectful. And I say to people, you need to keep the children away, protect the children, protect their innocence. Children shouldn't be, you deserve your happiness, you deserve whatever it is, your pleasure, but can you just do your pleasure away from the kids? Do not sexualize kids early on. Kids needs to be kids. Their innocence needs to be protected. So from that angle, I would say, no, that is foul. That is foul if that is true. But by and large, this I hope they can sort of the differences and co-parents in a way and just stop the back and forth. It's happened. These are adults. You took your decision. You went out with another man, so you need to just let Papoose be. Let him be happy. All this back and forth, saying things in the past, I don't like it. It's in the past, Whatever we've shared, we've moved on. You're happy, I'm happy. We didn't break each other's head. Everybody's happy. Just keep it moving. Well, I don't know if this comes from a place of pride or bitterness or not wanting to see someone happy, but it is indeed sad. But in our own network, what I'm saying is, one, as a father, we need to. But what can you really do in this case? Things happen, but we should learn to put the kids first and just stop the acrimony. The back and forth is unnecessary. Everybody's happy and stop just. But baby, it's me. Because once the news is done, I'm moved on. I don't need to speak ill about you. I don't need to. No, I'm moving on. I'm happy. You're happy where you are. I'm happy where I am. That's just what it is. But again, everybody is different. Our level of understanding and level of game is quite different. It don't matter. I feel bad. I've been hurt. I've been seeing people that I've been loyal to them. We've done stuff, they've hurt you. But I don't wish them bad. I don't go back talking about it, but I just move on. And I tell you, nature has a way of rewarding you. Karma is real. Karma is definitely real. So you leave everything to them, let it be. So I would just say, I wish Papoose and maybe just, what's that thing they say? Not draw the shit, just put your shit away and just focus on your life. Focus on, that's what it is. What is done, and just move on. And I wish, I wish here pretty healing for the black family and for every family to because once the family is intact, when the family is healed, our society will be good and everyone will be fine. Anyways, I need to step out and go enjoy my weekend, and as I say, enjoy in a responsible way. All right, take care.